Top 10 things you need to know before visiting Liseberg in 2022. Before I give you the top 10 things you need to know about Liseberg, I like to ask you for something. Can you please press the like button and that precious red button? It is completely free and it really helps out my videos and my channel to grow. Let's begin. The following is my top 10 things that you need to know before visiting Liseberg in 2022. Number 1. Balder is closed. Yes, you heard me correct. They have found rot in the rails of Balder, which means that they need to replace them. My best guess is that Balder opens again sometime in August. Download the app, Lisebergsappen. You really need it. It has become more and more crucial for every season, and now it is really needed. The thing is, you can create your own account called My Liseberg where you have your annual pass. But if you are not an annual pass holder, why should you have the app then? Yeah, the thing is, you can see all the queues, how long they are in every attraction of the park. You can also make a reservation for a table at a restaurant, but the most important thing to know is the virtual queue passes, which you only can book through the app. That also gets us to number 3 on the list, and that is virtual queue. Virtual queue is an awesome system, and do remember though that all the attractions in the park, except from Atmosphere VR, have a normal standby line. So if there are no more virtual queue passes, you can still ride everything except from Atmosphere VR. The virtual queue system is fantastic, but have in mind that some days the passes run out really fast. A little tip for you, the virtual queue opens 30 minutes before the park, so if the park opens at 12, there will be virtual passes at 11:30. Number 4 is an important one. Reserve your visit in the park. If you're not an annual pass holder, Liseberg's pass or Good Pass, you need to buy a dated ticket, because they will sell out. There is a maximum level of 12,000 visitors at Liseberg, and that does not have to do with the thing that happened that started back in 2020. It doesn't have to do with that. It's just that they realized during that particular time that it was very good to have a controlled amount of people in the park. And for me, I love this. This is not a bad thing. It's amazing. We are never going to see those days when it was up to 35,000 people in the park. Now we have 12,000. Don't get me wrong, that's still a lot of people, but it's way better. Number 5, there is a new restaurant. The old restaurant Trebello has been replaced by a new restaurant called Al Parco. I have not yet tried out Al Parco, so if you do, please let me know in some comments what you thought about it. Al Parco is a restaurant that serves pizza, pasta and antipasti. Don't miss out on that. New rides. Yes, this year 2022 we have 2 new rides in the park, and they are located up on the mountain where you can find Aerospin. This area is now reimagined and is called Luna Park. Here you find the 2 new rides, Tempest and Turbo, so don't miss out on that. And by the way, next year this is where they're gonna put a new roller coaster called Luna. Number 7, radiobilarna. So the old bumper cars at Liseberg have looked great for quite some time, but the sign was not looking very great. But now it does again, because radiobilarna, or the bumper cars at Liseberg, have a new sponsor, and that is Ahlgrens bilar. We now have white, pink and green cars, and it looks amazing. You just want to eat those cars, right? Number 8, I am not sure that all of you know this, even if you are a regular visitor of Liseberg. I can tell you that there is a brand new candy store, which is called Curiosa Nebulosa, and it looks amazing. As you can see in this video, it's a lot of colors going on here, and I completely love it. So please do not miss out on that. This candy store is located right opposite of the railway restaurant close to Lisebergbanan. Number 9, arrive early to the park, because early in the morning most often there is not that much people, so you can get some extra rides in. Also, if you can, stay late, because later at night there is a lot of families that have left and went home, which means that you can ride some more. And when we come a little bit later into the season, it's going to be dark and you will get some night rides, which is some of the most amazing things that I know. Number 10, express passes are gone. Is this a bad thing? No, it is not, because for me it was kind of bad, honestly, the system. I like express passes, of course, it's who doesn't like to skip the line. But if you bought a wristband, you got 3 or 4 express passes for free. But if you had an annual pass, you could never get that. So when I went to the park with friends, they had express passes and I had to stand in the standby line or just look at them while they're riding. That is not amazing. So now we have more virtual queue passes because we don't have the express passes. And this, I think, is a good thing. Okay, that is my top 10 things you need to know before visiting Liseberg in 2022. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please press the very free to press like button and the subscribe button. Both of them completely free, but it really helps me. And this is Coaster Stop.